how are you?
Good morning, Coach Nalila. I'm good.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Uh, Powerful.
Wow, wow. And how has this week been? We've just done our coding and you were so excited and so happy last week.
I am, and I'm getting just more and more happier and more content actually because now I know how I want things to be seen in the future.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not just living for the moment, so I'm looking forward to make it more productive.
Let's give it more clarity.
That's what I'm looking
Beautiful.
for, yeah.
So now, this week, we're going to talk about outcomes.
Okay.
Right? Now, if you can turn to your manual, page 58A. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to be having a little bit of reading and,
Okay.
and explain during that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So, this week we're talking about outcomes. Right? What are outcomes? Now, you now have understood baselines and integrated power coding and realize without these being clear and aligned, anything you try to achieve will be difficult.
Okay.
Once you have clarity of baselines and integrated power coding, our outcomes become easy to achieve.
Okay.
Have you ever met someone who has less skills than you, is not as smart as you, yet seems to have the Midas touch? Like everything just they touch seems to work.
Yeah, you happen to meet sometimes some people.
I met so many.
इसमें क्या बात है? समझ में नहीं है,
Yes,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah, I know it is so annoying, But then, do you know why?
Yeah, I don't feel annoyed, but yeah, I definitely have a question saying, why he? Why can't I do
You're
this?
going to get the
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
It is very simple. Their baselines and coding is in alignment with their dreams and actions. That is why.
Nice. Okay.
Now, an outcome is a focus point which will change your life.
Okay.
Unlike goals, outcomes shape your character because they are set with your mental state of mind.
Okay.
Right? Now, outcomes, they excite, they motivate, and they inspire us to take action and to push our limits.
Okay.
Now, your traditional goal setting doesn't work, but outcomes aligned with your baselines and coding, they work like magic. Yeah?
Bring on the magic, please.
Yes, it's coming. And now, if you don't know where you want to be, how will you ever get there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Besides knowing your outcomes, it's also important to have measurable, real outcomes and not just randomly set goals. How do you make an outcome real and measurable?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Right?
Yeah.
So now we are going to come to this activity.
Mm-hmm.
And now by this activity, what I want you to do is, I want you to focus down on absolutely critical and necessary top 3 outcomes of your life
Okay.
that you need to start working on. Alright? Now the outcome of this activity is, why do we need to do is, so that it will help you to identify the number of outcomes you have, both the short term and the long term.
Okay.
And then narrow it down the ones that need critical attention.
Okay.
Alright? So we're going to do it in a series of steps. Okay? Now first what I want you to do is, you're going to write down everything you want to achieve in the next 5 years.
Okay.
Okay. Now the list must have at least 50 outcomes.
Wow.
So for that, actually what you can do is, you can take your wheel of life and then,
Yeah.
take the areas of the wheel of life and then, you can decide your outcomes on that.
Yeah.
Right? And then what you're going to do is, in front of each outcome, I want you to write either a 1, a 3, a 5 or a 5 plus.
As in,
Plus.
in his first year, I want to
Yeah.
achieve 3 years. I
Now,
want to achieve.
what this is going to do is, this is basically representing the number of years it will take for you to achieve that outcome, right? So, you got that. So, if it
Yes.
is 1 year outcome, so you write against it 1 year, so 3 and 5 and 5 plus,
Okay.
right? And now, then after that, what I want you to do is, from the 1 year list, all the outcomes that you have on the 1 year list, circle 3 of the most important outcomes.
Okay.
Alright, and then you're going to use the online tool which is called Define My Outcome,
Okay.
and to define your most important outcomes.
Okay.
Now this tool will help you put your outcomes in order of importance. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
sure I'm looking forward for
Now
that.
after you finish with the activity, you're going to select the one outcome of the 3
Fine.
that you can start to work on for now.
Okay.
Right?
Alright.
So now I'm going to give you some time,
Okay.
and take your time, do the activity, and then we'll get back in some time.
Sure.
Alright?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Alright,
I need
perfect.
to
I'll see you.
find,
I'll see you in a while then. Take
Okay.
care.
Okay. I know.
Yes, Naina. Are you ready?
With my outcomes?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, perfect. So if you can tell me your top 3 outcome, the top 3 outcome of your 1 year.
Yeah, sure, because I'm excited about them and
Wow.
I'm hoping I'll get just more and more closer to it. So my top 3, it's random, it's not in any particular order.
We're talking about the 1 year outcomes, right?
Yes, 1 year
Okay,
outcomes,
perfect.
yeah. One is I'm doing this certification that I want to complete, so
Mhm.
that's one. Second is I've obviously spent a lot of money on this certification, so I will, once I'm certified, I want to recover that money at least in the next 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other one that is, which is very close to my heart, is I already have a daughter. I'm looking to have extend my family with my husband.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
beautiful.
that's my third outcome for 1 year. Yeah.
So if you can just tell me once again, one is the coach thing.
Yeah, one is the certification. Second is recover the money that I spent
Oh,
on
that's the
that
second one.
certification.
Okay.
Yes. And the third one is to extend my family. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
And so, can you tell me the main outcome
Yeah, so when I use the define my outcome tool and
after the online activity?
yes, yeah. After the online activity, I realized that my main outcome is going to be complete my certification.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is priority for me among the top 3.
Excellent. Did you consider it any other way?
Uh, no, like you know, you have a lot of things you want to achieve in 1 year, right? And you sometimes sit back and you don't want to do that next step of which one is priority, because all according to you is priority, right?
Exactly.
So I love this tool so much because it kind of forces you, literally forces you, not holds a gun next to your neck, but kind of tells you to freeze on one, because then you can focus and find out how you can achieve this as per your
Beautiful.
guideline.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So now, after this, what we're going to do is the next time we meet, we're going to talk on something which is going to give you clarity about how to go about what you've
Okay,
decided.
you mean more clarity.
Yes,
Okay,
more
great.
clarity,
Okay,
right?
nice.
So that we are going to discuss the next time we are going to meet.
Okay,
right?
Okay.
So I'll see you next week then.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Nabila. You
Most
too.
welcome. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye bye.